Consider yourself lucky having this placement. Your second house is filled. Your mission is your second house, okay? So let's start with the North Node. If you have second house, North Node, that means that in the 8th house, you have South Node. And before we even get into your sun sign, rising sign, let's talk about what it means, the North Node, South Node. Because this is your current incarnation. You are here to make a lot of money. And trust me, you will be battling a lot until you do it. But what does it mean, the North Node in the second house? North Node in the second house means that your purpose is to become financially stable by yourself, self-sufficient, independent, not ask for help. Because in the past life, having South Node in the 8th house implies that you relied on other people too much. And you may notice throughout your life in this current incarnation that whenever you are relying too much on other people, something goes wrong. So usually with this placement, universe is pushing you to become assertive, to become confident and solve your own issues. And not that you won't get help, but not over rely on it completely. Even like on the mental level, oh, I got help, so I'm gonna relax. So don't do that. It's really against your placement. Because if you do that, you'll see you'll get more in trouble. But North Node in the second house, your incarnation is to develop value system, self-worth, outside of money. So for you, it's important not to be materialistic too much. I mean, go and gain money, but don't do it against the laws of nature. What do I mean by, playing by the rules? So second house, your value system has to change. You should not place your value into how much you have. So your self-worth should be high no matter how much money you have. If you don't have self-worth, then you're going to be collecting and buying so many things, so many material possessions that you don't even need because it keeps you safe. And trust me, that's the main thing you should not be doing. Yes, go and buy things, but please do not overindulge in those things. Because the subconscious mind with this placement tells you that the more I buy when I get my paycheck, the less likelihood for me to go broke or poor or homeless, whatever. That's how subconscious mind works, but this is against this placement, okay? So that's one. Second, Jupiter, Pluto. So is your Pluto conjunct North Node? If it is, which I think it is, you have a lot of potential. You have so much potential to make money and you have so much psychological power, but you need to identify your psychological values and see how you can use the psychology in the money making. So you need to use psychology, how people act, observe them, know when to act, know what to say. Because with North Node in the second, you can be blunt sometimes, that people don't like that. And they think that you are just, the second house North Node is like, I'm going to be a star. And you may be acting this way too, which you will be a star, but you need to learn some lessons, okay? So second house, your self-worth should not be dependent on how much you have money, okay? Because if this is the case, then that's against your placement. Pluto wants power. For you, you actually gain power and influence through money. So whenever you have like money, that's what makes you powerful. So this is your motivation on the subconscious level to make money. You will be so driven and you will not even understand why. But I'm here to tell you, having this placement like yours, you want power because you felt powerless in your childhood. And you understood quickly in your childhood that people with money, whenever you have like status or something about yourself that other people don't have, like higher than other people or children, that's what gave you a sense of power. So you may experience the same thing as in your childhood. For instance, if you got a good toy, cool toy when you were a kid and everybody else was so jealous, that made you feel a little more powerful than other kids. And now you're chasing that feeling. I know how it is. This is the placement, okay? But you have so much potential, but do not get in debt too much, okay? The 8th house things, don't over rely on credits, other people's money. Pay attention to taxes. Do not miss them, okay? Please pay taxes, because with your placement in your past life, you've done some manipulations, that's why manipulated other people's money through psychology, because South Node in the 8th is like darkness. So they're gonna do whatever the fuck they need. They're gonna, in the past, like, because I have this placement too, in the past life, like, we used every single resource we had to to make money. So that's why this incarnation tells us not to do that. Although you do have inclinations to manipulate, so be careful with this one. But manipulate for your own good and other people's good. Like white lies is fine, but because you know psychology more than others and you know how to get money from other people by acting a certain way. You know, with this placement, we can even like use our charm, our bodies to get there, you know? So be careful because that's against your incarnation current North Node. But again, Pluto is power. Okay, you need power, and your way of having power is having influence over other people because you have either a status, profession that's better than other people's, or you make more money than other people's. And this is what keeps you going to, this is what motivates you to make money, right? Like I said. But at the same time, do not be condescending towards others if you have more, because that's against nature of Pluto. Like I know Pluto, because it's going to destroy your life if you don't play by its rules. But Jupiter, you have abundance, a lot of abundance coming and going from you. So I see this placement as, you know, whenever you have money, you like to give to other people, generous, buy for yourself, and overspend too much and not have enough for your bills. But then when nothing else working, when you don't know where the money is going to come from, at that moment where you're just like, fuck it, like I surrender, that's when money comes in, right? Because it's a benefic planet, Jupiter, in the second house. So you will never go broke with this placement, but also just playing with it too much, don't do it, because you never know. You don't want to get yourself stressed out. But this is an incredible placement. Like I said, self-worth should not be relied on how much money you have and what you own. Please don't do that. And don't overdo manipulations, because you can, but not necessarily to put yourself as better than others. That's not good, okay? Please don't. Like, you can feel better than others, but don't show it at least, okay? I really hope this helps. And you know, your aspect with North Node and Pluto shows us a lot more what's going on. But yeah, let me know if you have any aspects. But I love this placement. You have a lot of potential. I don't know how old you are, but with Pluto, you know, that effect of Pluto will start happening after 25, I would say. That's when you will feel it the most. It's like, I need to make money. I need to have power. Like, otherwise, I don't want this. You will notice Pluto works a little later in life, and it will be trials and errors, but if you are aware of how Pluto works, you'll be less errors, I meant, because I didn't know. That's why I'm trying to, you know, make these videos, especially like for people who have similar placements like me, because you guys, it's fucking difficult, you know. I had to research and study all this, and I realized that all this time I was doing the wrong thing, and that's why money would come and go, and you might experience the same thing. So money would never stay with this placement. Just play by the rules, okay, honey? I love you.